Oh, back where do you let my son? Welcome, guys. Welcome, everybody. Please, as you come in, like and share the video. Please, as you come in, like and share. Welcome, guys. Please come in, like and share the video. Please, as you come in, like and share the video. Ken Smith! Happy Sunday, darling. Happy Sunday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Please like and share as you come in, guys. Please. It's going to be a short video. Aya oh Nui babu kurule masa. Ngumajine wakwa wadio. Ngumajine wakwa wandi. Ngumasumunti kwena sasa. Queen Bridget, happy Sunday, darling sis. Welcome, welcome. Please, as you come in, like and share the video. Iyo, woyo, oh, oh, oh. Welcome, guys. Please like and share as you come in. Say hi, say hello, and happy Sunday to everyone watching from the back. Aya oh. Please like and share as you come in. Aya oh. Adongo Lily returns. Welcome, darling sis. Welcome, big sis. I see you. Happy Sunday. Hey, Meta Pikin, my darling small. Welcome, darling. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, guys. Welcome, everybody. I see you all. Ken Smith, Queen Bridget, Adongo Lily returns. Meta Pikin, my darling small. I see you all. Thank you all so much for coming, and happy Sunday. I really appreciate you all taking the time to join in. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Today is going to be a very quick, smooth, interactive show. Okay, it's going to be a quick, smooth, interactive show. Elijah Dovi, welcome, darling. I see you. That's the first time I think I've seen that name in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. Please, as you come in, like the video and share the video. Thank you all. Welcome to Bella Fountain TV. I'm Bella, your host. If this is your first time here, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for joining. If you haven't subscribed yet, hopefully by the end of this video, you would find it necessary to subscribe and join this beautiful family. Here we talk about everything socio-economic and cultural, and sometimes a splash of fashion here and there when need be. And we respect each and everyone on this platform. No one's opinion is taken for granted. We appreciate each and everyone's contribution. As long as that's put through or said respectfully and responsibly, we will take that into consideration. And if you join us and you're new, don't forget to turn on your notifications, so whenever I come on live or drop a video, you will be the first to know. To all my returning subbies, thank you all so very much. You all know how much I appreciate you. I would always hold you all dear to my heart, because you all have been there, some of you since day one, encouraging, motivating me to carry on doing what I do. Hot boss last coco, my darling Muma. Happy Sunday, Muma. I see you. Thank you so much for coming. Please, as you come in, like and share the video. So I appreciate you all. And to my silent watchers, yes, my silent watchers, I appreciate you. I know you all are there. I know you all. Okay, I cannot call the names because you've decided to be watching at the back, and I respect that. But the fact that you're there and you've made me aware you're there, I appreciate you. I still tap from your support. Okay, I tap from your support, just knowing you're behind there watching and rooting for this platform. So anyways, I know it's been a moment since we came on live and had a conversation in our little fountain corner. That's because your girl has been so busy. Your girl has been so busy. The last week of October was the week I was celebrating my birthday. Okay, I was celebrating my birthday, and it took so much time. There's no small party with Africans. Why is there no small party with us Africans? I just thought it was going to be something really small, just to have, you know, some few friends and family over, but it turned out to be more than I expected. It was an amazing party. I was good to have close friends and family come together to celebrate, and thank God with me for actually seeing me through live up to this stage. Okay, big sis, I hear you. To thank God for seeing me through up to this stage in my life. So yeah, it was really, really good. So I couldn't come live to do a show or be with you guys, but I was on some shows, you know, in and out, dropping comments when I could. So today we're going to be talking about, you know, being principled, because there's always a price to pay if you're being principled or not, if you're not being principled. And the main caption is do not be a victim. Do not be a victim. Okay, do not be a victim. Now, I made a post on Facebook and on my YouTube community page. I will read that post, and that post was actually triggered by the current happening in our community. And I'm sure that doesn't only happen in our community, it probably happens in other community, but because it's happened to us, Suru, my darling Muma, the queen of culture herself. Welcome, Muma. She's singing. I see you. Happy Sunday. So, Poppy Kid. Oh, my beautiful curvaceous sis in the block. Happy Sunday, darling sis. I see you. Thank you so much for joining. Please, as you come in, show your girl some love just by liking the video, at least to show your support, to say you are there and you appreciate what I'm doing. Now, that said, I really want to read the post that I did on my Facebook page, my motivation corner. For those of you, I don't know if you're on Facebook, I know people want to be, you know, anonymous. I do run a motivation page. I've run that page for years now, and almost 1,500 followers there. I drop daily motivations, although I haven't been really active on that page, but I do run that page as well as my YouTube channel. So I have 4 pages in total on social media, but I run 3 actively. Now, I dropped this post. I really want to read this post, and then we will take on from there. Please, as you come in, like the video. First of all, I really want to appreciate each and every one of you who actually take your time, to drop a comment whenever I leave post or a vlog, not a vlog, when I blog on something and you drop your contribution. I really do appreciate that. I really do. Okay, let me read that post. So the post says, it's frustrating. I hope I've said hello to everybody. So the post says, read, it's frustrating to be in a community where adults are supposed to be adults, yet they act like kids and bring down younger people with them until they destroy those younger ones too. It's happening way too much and it breaks my heart. Young girls and boys, please do not allow older people who have lived their lives, who have lived their lives, lure you with fake promises and cheap talks. You still have a beautiful future ahead, and you must not allow that future to be ruined by these adults behaving badly. A word to the wise is enough. Don't be a victim. A word to the wise is enough. Don't be a victim. Now, why did I write this post? Why did I drop this post? Very recently, there was a call that was made on Mrs. Bridget Benjamin's post. I'm having a call now. Sorry, guys. Sorry. She probably doesn't know I'm live. The person calling probably doesn't know. That's Mommy Bree. She probably doesn't know I'm live. All right. I'll call her later. So the reason I made that post, it's because there was a call that was actually made on Mrs. Bridget Benjamin's show, one of her shows, her recent shows. That call, the caller actually stated, or she was actually expressing her frustration that mothers, her aunties, people that she considered mothers, actually made her go out there and do things for them and did fights for them and attacked or accused other people on their behalf. Okay, she was expressing her frustration, saying, what's happening, baby? What's happened? What happened? Good girl. Do you want your drink? Do you want a drink? All right, I'll give you a drink. Sorry, guys. Just a moment. So finish your grapes in that case then. Stop it. So she was expressing her, sorry guys, the co-host, she was expressing her frustration how these mothers made her go out and attack people, insult people, probably did false accusations against other people just to please these mothers. Okay, sometimes or most times, these people or these vloggers are paid to do these dirty jobs. And she also expressed the fact that as soon as she stopped doing the dirty jobs or working for these mothers or these elders or seniors, they suddenly switched. They stopped receiving her calls or they stopped actually assisting, okay, per se. when I listened to that call, I'm sure some people were listening to the call, and it's almost like people, they always tell me catching cruise. It was like they are catching cruise. But for me, that call was a heartbreaking one. It's not because we don't know or we are not aware that that's happening, but it always hits home when a victim shares their experience firsthand. It always hits home when a victim shares the experience firsthand. And it's not like people have not been vlogging. People like myself, we've not been vlogging about or talking about. Please, people, try and avoid things like that, things like vlogging other people or buying people's fights or buying people's enemies. I've said it so many times. I've said it so many times that I'll probably be the last one to buy anybody's enemy on this street. I will not buy anybody's enemy. I've said it that if I withdraw myself from somebody, or if I suddenly cut off from somebody, there is a reason why, a personal reason. It will have to do, it has nothing to do with a second or a third party. It will have to do something between me and that person. That even if that person were to ask me to say, Bella, what happened? Why did you decide to walk away from our friendship? Or why did you decide to walk away from our acquaintance group? I can say to them, clearly, these are my reasons why. It wouldn't be because A told me you were so and so, or you're such and such, so I had to step back. It wouldn't be that A and B told me that you did so and so, and then that caused me to panic and move back. No. It has to be your own personal reason. It has to be with your own relationship with that person. Do not buy fights. I can always, for example, I can advise somebody. You can be a friend to somebody that I feel that friendship is not going to benefit you. I can give you advice with regards to that friendship, but I cannot force you to actually heed to my advice. I cannot force you to stop being friends with that person. I will always give the advice, so much so that I clear my conscience. If anything were to happen in the future, it wouldn't be like, oh, Bella, why didn't you say this? It's time to remember. My darling sis, happy Sunday. Pray for us, please. Pray for us. It will always be that. It will always be that. Now, it's very scary that despite the numerous talks, despite the numerous advice that people like myself and other people give on the street to say, please don't do these things, people still do it. People still do it. I'm one of those people. I've always said on my platform, I love to hang around senior persons. I really do. And the reason why I do that is because I want to learn. I want to gather or pick their brains. Evia Claras, my big sis, welcome. I see you. Happy Sunday. Thank you so much for joining. I'm around these people. I want to pick their brains. I want to enrich my knowledge. I want to be a better person. That's not to say every senior person is the most smart in your community or around you. No, you have to be able to identify those smart ones and the ones that are not smart. And the truth is, we, or most of us, 99% of us, we know the smart elders that are around us, and we know the not so smart elders that are around us. And I'm one of those people that if you're a senior person and I expect a lot from you, as I should, and you are not doing it, I get so frustrated. I get so frustrated because I have that respect. I have so much respect for my elders, and I always expect them not so much to discipline us, but to guide us. Okay, that's why I will always use my darling auntie asking for a friend, Auntie Rosemary, as an example, because she was one of those people, or yes, I would say was, because that's in the past. What happened was in the past. Just babes, big sis, happy Sunday. Thank you so much for coming. When she joined the streets, I was watching her, and I knew from the way she spoke and the things that she said, I knew she was a very smart person. I knew she was filled with so much knowledge, and I was looking forward to enjoy that knowledge, or to partake in the knowledge that she wanted to share with us. Kisses to the co-host. I will pass it on, Vixis. Thank you so much. And when I wasn't receiving that, I was lashing out. I was frustrated. I will call every time I will call on Dopesi show. It will be Auntie Rosemary. It will be Auntie Rosemary. It will be Auntie Rosemary. Every time I called on Dopesi show, it was to address Auntie Rosemary, because she was that person that I knew I could benefit from, but I wasn't for some reason, and that was frustrating for me. And that was frustrating for me. Peace person, my mama for life. Welcome, Mama Jisig, and I see you. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you. But this is happening. But thank goodness Auntie Rosemary, made some self-realization, and we are all enjoying her and the knowledge she's sharing with us. Okay, we're all enjoying her and enjoying the knowledge that she's sharing. She's not a perfect human being. She's not a perfect human being. We are all, we have our shortcomings. Okay, we have our shortcomings. I will not claim that any of us, in any respect, is perfect. Way, way, way far from that. But we are all work in progress. We are all work in progress. And so I thank God that she turned around and she's now giving the knowledge that I need. When she does her programs, it's very captivating. I go there to gather more knowledge. I remember, Mama, your frequent calls on Sierra show to talk about art. I was so frustrated, Mama. I was. And that's just because I felt like I was being cheated. I'm not enjoying her wealth of knowledge that I knew she had in her. She was engulfed in this whole thing. So, what's frustrating me now is, why is it that these senior persons that we have among us or in our community, the elders that we should be looking up to, Jay Antoine says, I love this African accent. Thank you, Jay. Thank you so much. I love it too. So we should, these senior persons around us that we should be looking up to, why is it that they find it so difficult to actually teach us by example? And what do I mean by teach us? Finding it difficult to teach us by example. When they have a misunderstanding, when they have issues among themselves, among friends, why is it that they cannot resolve it amongst themselves? Why is it that it has to end with a vlogger to vlog or humiliate or ridicule the other person or the opponent? Why can't they resolve this issue? Why is it that they have to go and seek help or use a medium like that of a vlogger to come out and ridicule the other person or the person they are fighting with? Why can they not do otherwise? Because if we all can agree, the right thing to do if you have a problem with somebody is go in there, be bigger persons that you are, sit down and try to resolve it. And if it doesn't work, you can step back, have a moment, have a break. Like any relationship. One of my big sis here is FBI Clearance. She once dropped a comment under my community page post, and she said, relationship or friendship is like a marriage. It's like a marriage where it's a give and take situation. If it's not working for you, if you feel like it's going to take your life away, you need to pull away. If you need stepping back and taking a break and then reflecting on how you can move forward, do so, move back, reflect, and find a way forward. But with these senior persons in our community, it's not the case. It's not the case. They look for people, victim. I call them victims because these people are vulnerable. And why are they vulnerable? They're vulnerable because these senior persons in our community know their weakness. They know these people are so into the financial benefits that will come along these stories. They know that these people are so eager to make ends meet. Tata Monono Akabella Fountain TV. Welcome, my darling sis. I see you. Happy Sunday. Auntie Titi, my sweetest auntie in the block. Welcome, darling. I see you. Thank you so much for joining. Happy Sunday. Why? Why is it that they have to look for these people who are vulnerable and give stories to these people to go and vlog it? And the sad thing is, when they give these stories, they don't just give the story and make it as honest as possible. They would have to add Maggi, salt, and pepper. They will always have to give a storyline that will benefit their narrative or that will be in favor of them. And because they give you money and they pay you to come and vlog this story, you have no choice but to vlog it according to how you're paid to do the job. And that's where we come in with the principle thing. You have to be principled, because any principled person will not accept to tell a story that doesn't make sense, will not accept to be paid to go out and vlog and insult and ridicule another human being. Any principled person will not do that. I remember there was a time where I could see some, I watched some comments and some people are like, oh, Bella is going to be bought. Oh, Bella is going to be bought. I'm worried Bella, they're going to buy Bella. They're going to buy Bella. And I'm thinking, oh my God, how do you even buy a human? It almost sounds like in the days of the slave masters where people are bought over. Like, how do you even buy me? Like, how do you even begin the conversation? How do you even start to say, Bella, I'm going to give you money? Oh my God. How do you even begin with a conversation to say, Bella, I'm going to give you money, but this is what I want you to do? How do you even, because personally, I will find it very insulting, because I want to believe I have actually made myself or presented myself in a way that nobody on this media space can even think or dream that they can take money and bring it to me and buy me over. That's how I believe that I've presented myself so much so that nobody would have the guts to come to Bella and say, Bella, this is money and this is what I want you to do. I will find that very insulting. I will find it very, very insulting. And that's because it goes back to the fact of being principled. If people have seen you establish yourself in a certain way, they will respect it. They will respect it. I can't tell you guys how many times I have my seniors or people who watch me, people I respect a lot, some of the fountainers, say to me, Bella, the day you will mess up on this street will be the day I pack my bags and leave this street. That's a scary thing for somebody to tell you that. Okay? It's flattering, but it's scary. It's flattering for the fact that these people hold you in high respect. These people see you in a different light. Okay? And they expect more from you. But then it's also difficult because you are human. You are human and you want to make sure that you work so hard to preserve that image of yours that people admire and people respect. Yes. It's very important. That's not to say I won't make mistakes. I will have my slip-offs. But I always have to, have that at the back of my mind, that lighting my camera is not just for me. Lighting my camera has to do with the people watching me. I respect the people respect me back. I respect my family. I respect my husband. I respect my in-laws. I respect even more so myself. So I wouldn't even think that somebody would want to come and buy me over to vlog a story. No. I don't think anybody will have that nerve. Anybody will even think of it to come and do that or say that. People come and tell you stories. It's okay for somebody to come and share a story with you, maybe talk about the fallout they're having with their friends or their sisters or siblings, because this whole social media thing doesn't only end with friends. We have actually seen people bring their family members to be humiliated on media. Like, how do you even do that? FBI clearance debunker says, Bella, if you collect the money, please give me I go chop on me. I don't over suffer for this street. Business, I hear you loud and clear. Loud and clear. If honestly, to be honest with you, if you give me that money, if somebody will come and if you even nurse the courage to come and do that to me, I will take that money, I will eat the money, and then I will come out, I will tell the community that that's what you actually wanted me to do. I will take your money, I will eat your money, and I will tell the community that that's actually what you came and asked me to do. That's what I'll do. So you're going to lose from both ends. You're going to lose on both ends. I will do same, chop the money, cause you. That's what I'll do. That's what I will do. I see vloggers coming. Use a story. If somebody comes to you and talks about the story, you can use that story to either try and resolve the issue between these friends or use the story to educate other people. Don't use the story to make money. When your primary objective is to make money, you become biased. You become greedy. And we see that every day on this street. You see people tell their story, you see people tell their truths, but because others are being paid to do dirty jobs by some of the seniors in our community, you come out and ridicule yourself. You come out and you're trying to defend these people, and it sounds so stupid. It sounds so stupid. Sophia James, welcome, darling sis. I see you. Happy Sunday. You come to defend these people and you sound very ignorant and you sound like an illiterate because it doesn't add up. They tell you story and you vlog. And that's why on this street, if you guys can actually attest to it, if I should vlog, I have never vlogged any story that somebody has asked me to come and vlog. Even addressed, I have never addressed anything that somebody has pushed me to go and address. If there's been anything I've addressed in front of my camera, that's something that I have personally, I've made a personal decision to come forward and address that issue. It doesn't matter if 10,000 people are shouting, Bella, come and address this. Bella, why have you not addressed it? As you all know, they've said it so many times. Bella, why are you not talking about this? Bella, why are you not talking about this? Bella, you're a hypocrite. You're a green snake. You're a 10-head snake. Oh, you're that. You are this. I say, yes, I accept. If you know yourself, you don't need to bother about all those shouts and screams and all those, crazy people calling your names and trying to make you look bad in the eyes of the people. People who know you know you. I always say to people, I always say to the younger vloggers, sometimes when I call to advise them, I say, the people who know you, respect and love you, they don't expect any explanation from you because they already understand who you are. They know what you can do, what you're capable of doing, and what you are not capable of doing. So those people don't need any explanation from you. And the people who are pushing you to come and explain yourselves are the people that don't even care about you, don't love you, your enemies. So it doesn't matter how much you explain things to them, they have their minds blocked. They are so blocked, you know, like those horses when, you know, when you're doing the royal parades at Buckingham Palace and you have the horses and they have those blinders so that those horses cannot be distracted by side views. They have that their views, they can't even see around the periphery. They don't care for you. So it doesn't matter how many years or how many hours you take to explain, they will still not buy it. So why bother yourself? Why bother yourself? Why bother yourself? Why bother yourself? Why allow yourself to be used by people who don't care about you just because they have monies? You see, I often ask myself, oh God, I didn't put the show number there just in case somebody wants to call. And once you start that dirty game, you will keep on playing the game. Yes. And that's the problem. And that's absolutely true, Peace Person Mama. Once you start it, you have to continue. If you start lying because you want to please this mother or this father who is paying you chicken change, once you start it, you have to continue. You lie the first time, you will need a second lie to cover the first. You will need a third to cover the second and the first, and so on and so forth. And before you know it, you're in a web of lies. How do you even come out of it? It's like a black hole. For those of you who did economics, a black hole. It's not a place where anybody should be in financially. It's the same in this our social media vlogging space. If you should find yourself in a social media vlogging black hole, I don't think it's a nice place you want to be in. I don't think so. Sorry guys, let me just put the show number in case anybody wants to call. Please like the video, like the video and share if you can, please. Please, 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 please. How do you guys love my thumbnail? How do you guys love the thumbnail? Or should I say Tumblr? How do you guys love my Tumblr? The two ladies boxing. The two ladies boxing actually signify two senior person boxing each other, and then you have a younger person there in the middle meddling in it, getting paid to resolve the boxing match, and before you know it, you're having a dark eye, or before you know it, you have a concussion, or before you know it, they've quarreled you. Good, that's done. I think I've done the show number. Can you guys see? Can you guys see the show number? Is it showing there? Oh, yes, it's there. Perfect. Good. Thank you. Thank you, Big Sis. Now, I wonder, I always say to myself, why are these women so bitter? What is causing all this rift between these women? Why are they fighting one another? Why do they find it so difficult to resolve their differences? Why? Some of these fights, we have come to realize, are fights back in the days of secondary school. Back in the days of secondary school, where these people were together. It's either the other person was perhaps smart. That's me saying perhaps, it's probability. Maybe the other person was a smart person, smarter than the other one. And this person has nursed this hatred or jealousy for years. For years. And they're carrying this over into their adulthood. It's been eating them up for these decades. And then they realize that there's a Langa vlogger somewhere. And they said, bingo, this is an opportunity to nail that clever classmate of mine that I couldn't nail before. Let me go and pay the Langa vlogger. So the Langa vlogger is going to, satisfy this bitterness and anger in me. And then they give you small $30. They give you small 50 pounds. Go and pull momo. Take and go and eat fish and drink pamplemousse. And you are excited. You are excited to take it and go and drink pamplemousse and eat your roast fish and come and insult people. Some of them, you are in your own little alma mater group. The quest for power. Everybody wants to be the one, at the forefront. Everybody wants to be the leader. Everybody wants to show off. I want to be the one to be like the president. I want to be the treasurer. I want to be the financial secretary. I want to be the publicist, the publicity secretary. People need to know me. In my days, I was the one shaking the town. Yes, Auntie Titi, burning fish. Yeah, burning fish. That's what's killing some of them. That's what's killing some of them. Burning fish and pamplemousse or Guinness. You see, I've seen on this media how some people, a lady is going to down a bottle of alcohol within a second. A lady is going to gobble a big jug of alcohol within a second. With the actually swallowing. The throat is like literally rumbling like that of a toad. And people cheer. Queen E, my rational sis, is in the blog. Happy Sunday, darling sis. I see you. Yes. People eating without any class. People eating. I watch people eat on media with no class, no table manners. They're just gorging down food, in a very appetizing manner. Yeah, because they've been given this little chicken change to go and blow. Yes, peace, peace, mama. I want to be the president. I want to be the president. I want to be the president. And because you cannot be the president, you're jealous of your friend. And you take your friend's story. Even when there's no story, you take your friend's story and you give it to a vlogger and pay a vlogger to vlog this person. And sometimes not only this person, vlog the person's family. Drag innocent people. And add it in the equation. Just because you wanted to be a president of your alma mater group and you were not voted in that position. Whose fault is it? Is it the person that was made the president, or is it the association as a whole? Okay, Queen E says, is it the person who became the president, or is it the association as a whole? If they didn't vote you as a president, people didn't have there was no confidence in you, in your leadership skills. So why don't you look at yourself and see what you're probably lacking in that sense? What is it I'm lacking in that sense that people don't want to make me the president? And what can I do to make myself better so that people can have that trust or confidence in me to vote me for the next term in office? Instead of thinking in that way, I just picture some of these mothers sleeping at night, making notes of all the list of enemies that they have and they want people to vlog, jotting them down, writing down the lies of the false stories about these people to give to this vlogger. Who has that time? Who has that time? Some of them will even make calls. You call a vlogger for hours on ending because you want to give them the file, a supposed file of a friend or an ex-friend or ex-colleague, so they can go and humiliate this person. Where do you have the time? Where do you have the time to do that? Where have you kept your moral compass? And you, the vlogger, of course, if it's a Langa vlogger, they will not ask the question. They won't question it. They won't question the person. All they want is their monies. And sometimes these vloggers know that these stories are all lies. That these stories are all lies. That these women just lie down in bed, dream about these friends, hate these friends, and bring those stories to tell them. And at times we hear some of the vloggers even say we add Maggi and pepper and salt because we want this thing to really enter this mommy. We want this thing to enter this mommy. So we add Maggi, pepper, and salt. So that when we hit hit her heart, it will enter where well. Why? 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 Some of them have dated the same man or man. Some of them have crossed paths in the intimate domain. They've been in a relationship with the same man. That's life. That is life, my dear sisters and my dear brothers. That is life. Sometimes in life, you get into a relationship with somebody. The end goal is to end with that person, especially if you're one of those women or men who have always dreamt of getting married and having a family someday. We always want that to work. Then, for some, weird reason, sometimes reasons that we can explain, other times reasons that we cannot explain, this relationship comes to an end. And of course, people move on. People move on with their lives. People get into other relationships. Some go ahead to get married. Others still, are lagging behind. But the moment a sister knows that there's another sister with her ex-husband or ex-boyfriend, I beg your pardon, or ex-husband, you take this other sister's file to give it to a vlogger. Cook up stories to give it, and even if they were true stories, why would you take someone's personal life history to give it to a vlogger to vlog about it? What's your purpose for that? What's your purpose for that? And when they come, some of these vloggers are so happy because the audience is money, money, money. Hey, Chop Fam is here. Chop Fam is here. This is a perfect moment where I can buy my Jeep. I ask her to buy me a Jeep. I'll ask her to, to buy me a car. I'll ask her to pay my rent for 6 months. I'll ask her to maybe buy me a plot in Cameroon. I'll demand all of this. And of course, because some of these mothers are so filled with hate and bitterness, anger, they are willing to pay huge sums of money just so that another fellow human being can be ridiculed and humiliated. Who does that? Who in the rightful sense of mind? Who with all the principle that your mother? This topic is more about nature and nurture. This conversation is about nature-nurture conversation where you have people. Trust me, we can be talking here. You see this thing I'm doing here? You see this thing I'm doing here? This to some people is like throwing water on a duck's back. Yes. And to other people, it will be an eye-opener. It will be an eye-opener. And why do I say so? There are some people, I'll say this, be it the seniors in our community or those vloggers or bloggers who take monies to ruin the lives of others. Some of these people were born and raised in this nasty manner. They were born and raised in a way that they were taught that you live is a dog-eat-dog world where you would crush the other person to get what you want. They were raised in that manner, and that's all they know. My darling BTV says, I see you, welcome. That's all they know because they were raised in that manner. They saw their parents cut through the throats of people to get to where they want to do. They saw other siblings do the same thing. So they are just repeating the same pattern. And others have actually cultivated this habit along the way, be it from peer pressure, be it from friends, or be it by surrounding themselves with the wrong mentors. These kind of people are the people that will probably find it the easiest to hear me out or hear us out and make a U-turn. Yes. Those who are nurtured with this, perception, they can actually make a U-turn, but it will take them a long time because they know no different. They know no different. It's like you take an ashawo a call girl, okay? We call it in the local term ashawo. You take an ashawo who dresses in a skimpy manner, likes her nipple, or maybe just wears nipple tassels and dresses in her little tongue bikini and walks around the street. And you take this ashawo and you want to put them in suit. Picture this, just have this picture in your image. You want to take this ashawo and you want to put them in a suit and stilettos. Imagine how uncomfortable they are going to feel. But this is something that is normal for you and I, for society, to be decent, to be covered up. But because they know no different, for them, no, that's horrible. That's unheard of. That's not true. It cannot possibly work. Those are the nurtured people. People were raised like that. And that's why you always have in a community, regardless of how much we talk about these ills, there will be people who continue to take this money. There will be people who continue to insult. Somebody's trying to give you their narratives and tell you firsthand their experience. Prince Mervyn Nation, my darling baby bro, happy Sunday. Welcome, darling. I see you. The people are dying and trying to give you that first-hand experience and narrative, and you are defending. You're defending somebody who has paid you money to go and, counteract whatever that other person is saying. At the end of the day, it boils down to our conscience. It boils down to our conscience. The things that we do, are you doing it for the money, or are you doing it just because you know it's the right thing to do? Anybody who knows me, like I said, if they come to you with the stories, they want to tell you stories on how to go and insult their friends, tell them. Try to resolve it. If anything, see what you can do. What is it, baby? It's okay. That's fine. It's all right, okay? It's okay. It's all right, my love. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Sit. You want to sit down? You want to sit down, please? What is it? What do you want? Do you want some clementines? Would you like some clementines? Okay, I'll get you some clementines. One moment, guys. Please like the video. Let me just get some clementines for the co-host. Sit down. Get you some clementines. Sit down. I'll get you some clementines. Where's your beep? Because otherwise, where is your beep? Hold on. Let me get your beep. Sorry, guys. Let me just get. It's okay. It's okay. Just a moment. Check it on. Do you want me to peel it? Okay, let me peel it in. You don't want me to peel it up? Quick girl, peel it. And then put on your bib. I don't want. No, you cannot. No, Mama, please. You're going to ruin your beautiful dress. You cannot not wear the bib. Please. I'm going to tell Daddy. I will tell Daddy if you should stay in your dress. Thank you. Please. Please. Good girl. That's my girl. Well done, Ray. Ready, steady, and jump. Good jumping. Well done. Yes. Eat your clementine. Eat your clementine. Well done. That's a good girl. Sorry, guys. The co-host, my God. Yeah. Like I was saying, guys, why is it that this let me tell you something. My darling sister Jean Kendon always says, she's always one of those people that's saying, she always calls on my show, she calls on other shows, and she's one of those people who's always saying, if truly these mothers know they are innocent, these mothers know they really want to support their community, these mothers know that what they are doing is actually harmless. They should support across the board. Not that it really matters to me. Oh my God, Role Models TV in the vlog. My auntie is here. Auntie, welcome, welcome, welcome. I see you. Thank you so much for coming. I see you, Auntie. Thank you for coming. If truly these mothers say what they're doing is harmless, the monies, some of the monies, I won't say all the monies, okay? I won't say all the monies because that would be wrong. Most of the monies that they're giving, is actually like harmless, then the support will cut across the board. Personally, let me tell you guys something. You guys don't even know how many praises. You don't know how many praises I get in my inbox, my messenger, by some of the mothers or seniors in our community. How much I get praised in my inbox. They tell me, Bella, you are amazing. Bella, we love what you're doing. We're supporting you. We are watching you from the back. Keep being you. Keep being the amazing person that you are. This and that, which I appreciate so much. Which I appreciate so much. But it would be nice for these mothers to come on my platform and drop those comments. Drop those comments so that people can see that they are actually there on these platforms as well, encouraging these young girls across the board. Not in my inbox. I appreciate that. But if we want to change the narrative in our community, make people actually understand that truly, this is not a matter of just crushing people or insulting people or paying for people to go and fight for them. It's a matter of them actually maybe supporting every other, but slipping off at one point or the other by going there to give money to somebody who is going to go out and insult their enemy. I don't know if I'm making any sense. I don't know if I'm making any sense at all. It's okay to praise me. It's okay to come into my messenger box or my WhatsApp message and drop me a message and say, Bella, you're doing fantastic. Keep being you. Keep doing what you're doing. You are amazing. But if we want to show our community that we're encouraging everybody, especially if you're a person, a senior in the community that people respect a lot, be there. Be there to support these people. Even if it means dropping a line to say, great work, Bella, keep it up. Go to International Boss Lady. Great work, woman of God, keep it up. Go to Mariam Issa. Great work, keep it up. Go to Auntie Rosemary. Great work. Go to BBTV. Great work. Go to Zion Efred. Great work. So everybody knows you are there. You are supporting when need be. I see Auntie Mado. Auntie Mado she's actually done a YouTube channel. I see she's opened a YouTube channel. Somebody actually told me that and sent me the link. And on the show she did, she's actually talking about no saga. She wants to talk about motivation. She wants to talk about legal issue. She wants to talk about other things. This is the kind of contribution personally that I would love to see from our seniors in our community. Not going at the back, making, funny phone calls for 10 hours, talking about things that don't matter. Focusing about young girls. If I have an issue with a younger girl, I would get into their inbox to correct them. I will not make a phone call with another senior person and we are cooking stories and talking or talking down on these people. I will not do that. That's what we expect from our people. That's what we expect from our senior persons. It's like recently also, my attention was called to a comment that Dopez actually dropped on the Mommy Breeze show. Dopez dropped a comment. I was under that show, but I was in and out because that was the time during this period of my birthday celebration. I think it was just post the party, so I was really tired. So I was coming into shows and dropping out, coming into shows and dropping out. Peace person, my mama said, ha ha ha. She wants to benefit too from the street. What is there to benefit from this street? You have to work with her, Bella. Remember that bad character is like a rotten marriage. Ayijo generation should know there is no compatibility between them and Bia's generation. Thank you. Instead of being mothers, them the fight. Absolutely. Absolutely. And another senior person I was talking to, let me tell you guys something here. Let me tell you guys something. All these vloggers, especially anybody that's my age and below my age, let me give you an advice. Always listen to people and the right people. Sometimes I've said it, and I said this before, and I advised when I did a show for Dopes, I advised Dopes, I said, the people that will tell you the truth, you know, those are the people that will tell you the most difficult things to hear. Because you would want to do the, you know, the opposite. They will tell you, no, this is what you have to do. Because this is the right way to go about it. The things that are uncomfortable, those are the things that these people will tell you. I'm saying that because of this comment that FBI clearance says, these two generations are not the same. So personally, I want to advise the younger ones. You have to listen to those people who are wiser than you. The great mentors, I call them. The show I was supposed to do today, I changed the show. I didn't change it in totality. I tweaked the show. Because if I had to come and do the show I wanted to do today, a lot of my viewers, a lot of my supporters would have been very disappointed in me. They would have been. And I see where they were coming from. I saw it. And I had to take a step back and tweak this show. I had to take a step back and tweak this show. And tweak the show. All the seniors you're playing, all of you playing around with these children, all of you playing with the Ayijo generation, as my big sis FBI clearance has put it, the Ayijo generation playing with this Bia generation. It's like somebody wearing white and playing on a rainy day with a puppy. It's like somebody wearing white and playing on a rainy day with a puppy. What do you expect from that puppy? That puppy will jump on you. And what happens when the puppy jumps on you? You get sored. You get sored. And we see it. We see it. When you go and tell all those stories to these people, to come and insult people and tell lies about these people, you have already lost your respect. You've lost every respect you had. Those younger ones, they have you in their palm. That's why some people are still unable to cut off from this whole thing. Because they've been trapped. They have been trapped. Because they've been trapped. Thank you, Muma. Because they've been trapped. You go and there are certain things that, for example, there are certain things that I will not even, there are certain discussions that I will not even discuss with Auntie Rosemary. There are certain discussions I will not even discuss with Mommy Brie or Minister Mrs. BJ Benjamin. There are certain things I cannot even alter it. There are certain things that she will not even alter it. Because of that respect that I have for her. Because of the respect, you all know it on this street. On this street, when this whole voice note came with Mr. Bibi's husband, I couldn't bear to listen to it because of the respect that I have for her, and most especially the respect that I had for her husband. And that's the kind of relationship that I want this Ayijo generation to have with the Bia generation, where there is a boundary, there's a fine boundary. Now, I was going to say, it's okay, baby. Sit down, please. Choose a sticker. Just a second, sit down, please. Good job. Sit down. Now my attention was drawn to a comment that Dopest dropped. I was under that show, but I was in and out of that show. I'm just trying to tell you, I'm saying this because I want to talk about how important it is for anybody. Don't be actually fooled. Don't be tricked. Don't be lured by whosoever to make you do things that you don't want to do. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. Now, Dope said she was actually told by Mama Jax that I was coming to, how do you say this thing? Oh, not saga, call out. I was coming to call out Minister Mrs. Bridget Benjamin on my platform. That I was coming to call out Minister Mrs. Bridget Benjamin on my platform. And I was actually made to understand that people were actually writing there that where's Bella? Where's Bella? Bella should come and, you know, and say something. And I wasn't there. And that hurt me that I wasn't there. Now, anybody who knows me, anybody, if you're a vlogger and I've ever spoken with you, or if you're a person watching me and you're my senior and you've ever been talking with me and advising me, or if you are a fake profile and you've ever been in my inbox to complain or talk about something, you can attest, this category of people I'm talking about, each and every one of them can attest that the only thing that me, Bella, I would do would be to seek solution to that problem. It would be to seek solution to that problem and not to come out and call out anybody and disrespect anybody. And I've always said it on this media, listen, there are people that I would never, ever disrespect in a certain way. Even if I were to tell them something, I will not tell them in front of my camera. I will not tell them on my camera. I have never, ever, I want to make this disclaimer here. I have never, ever said to anybody, if anybody has it, if anybody has a voice note, a text message, or anything with Bella saying that she will come out and call out Minister Mrs. Bridget Benjamin on her camera or in front of her camera, I want this person to come out and put it out there immediately. I don't do these dirty games. I don't do dirty games. I don't do dirty games. There are people who will probably want to go and fight for other people. But what happens is, Bella, I try to resolve issues. I don't magnify them. I do not magnify issues. If people come to me with their issues, all I try to do is seek a solution to that problem, because personally, I'm one for peace. I love when people live in harmony. I will not allow anybody to come and bribe my conscience, or anybody to come and give me money or say something to sway me to do things that are against my principle. And do things that are against my principle. When anybody comes to me with a problem, I try to see from both perspectives. That's why I say to my fellow vloggers, don't go and be bought over because you stupidify yourself, you make yourself restless, you cannot sleep at night because you're thinking about how you've hurt somebody and you're thinking about the repercussions, because there's always a price to pay. There's always a price to pay. There's always a price to pay. And my advice to you guys, these vloggers, is some of these mothers will come and tell you things like that, because I'm thinking to myself, what was the reason behind? What was the reason behind Mommy Jax telling Dopest that I was coming to call out Minister Mrs. Bridget Benjamin. The only thing that was coming to my mind was, perhaps, yes, everybody knows I'm close to BBTV. And if she told Dopes that this was what I was coming to do, it would encourage Dopes to want to, you know, to go off even more towards BBTV. Because then what was the reason? Because I never said it. I was never going to call her BBTV in public. I was never going to call her Mommy Jacks in public. I was never going to do that, none whatsoever. I only addressed, the truth is, with this whole situation, that's why I say, I will never fight nobody's battle. And don't allow anybody to come and give you the battles to fight. Nobody would have known that I was involved in this whole situation if it was never mentioned on Dopes channel, because that's how I respect people's privacy. That's how I respect people's privacy. I respect people's privacy a lot. So what I discuss with you, stays there in my inbox or over the phone. I hear I've been recorded. I would love for the recording. Anybody, if you have my recording, I ask anybody on this street, if you have any recording of Bella, please be my guest. Be my guest and play it. Anybody who holds any recording for Bella, Bella, be my guest and play it. Be my guest and play it. There are people that probably get money and vlog. I don't do that. There are people who want to be biased. I don't do that. When I appreciate and I respect people, if they come with a complaint, I don't want anybody to give me money to favor you against the other person. I don't. If I see that there's a reason why you guys had a relationship before, so why fall out and then you want Bella to take side? When the relationship was being created, Bella wasn't there. When that relationship fell out, Bella wasn't there. So all Bella can do is try to bring you two together, and if it doesn't work, Bella is going to step back. Bella will step back. And I'm saying this. Okay. I'm saying this whole situation, I already said that I called on Emma Class's show. This same situation, I said I cleaned my tongue. I was out of it. I'm saying it. If anybody has a recording of Bella saying that they are coming for BBTV, they should bring it out. I don't want to be disrespectful. I have never, ever recorded anybody. And I will not. If I ever have any proof of somebody, it will be in text form, or the person has sent me their voice note, a voice recording or something. But not me, Bella. Record. Not me. It's not my thing. It will never be my thing. Not me. Ebia Clarence says, the young people on this street do their things, and they are enjoying it because they have their own mindset. What baffles them is that older people have taken over. Thank you. Older people have taken over the saga. What respect do we expect? None. Any conversation I've had with anybody on this media, I have it. Any conversation that I've had with anybody, be it a fake profile that has come to me to say, Bella, can you try and see what you can do to resolve this situation? I have it. I have it. And if any time a narrative is twisted, I will come and I will say otherwise. I'll come and I will say otherwise. And I really don't like that. It should when it has to come with a senior person. I really don't like it. I really don't like it. I really don't like it. I don't record people because I want my freedom of mind. I want to free my spirit, because I've said it. The moment you start recording people, you live in a life of fear, because you always have it at the back of your mind that people are also recording you. I live my life freely. I talk freely. I give my advice freely. And anything I say or advise somebody, if ever you bring it to the public, it's something that I will confidently defend. Hello, sis. Hi, sis. Happy Sunday. How are you, darling? Should I put... Thank you. Should I put you on the show? You're on the show. You're on the show, sis.
Let's pray for that person that is making you upset. Let's pray for that person. Let's pray for that person. It's Sunday, please. You all leave Mandela alone. I have to call today because I'll talk freely on your show, and Zion. I'll call Miss Vivi, but sometimes her topics will be all over the place. Okay, I won't be. Let me say something. I just came back. I see you talking, and I don't know. I'll go back and watch your show, but from what you said, it's what has been in my mind.
Yeah.
About what's happening in our community. Let's say this.
Yeah.
Let's be honest to ourselves. If I remember, I always tell you, my dear sister, I always tell you, if we are principled, this nonsense would have been stopped.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
If people are principled, this thing will not be going on.
Yeah.
Because if you look at it, it's like still going round. They do like merry-go-round.
Yeah.
You know the play thing that
yes.
the merry-go-round?
Yeah.
That's what it is. You know why it's like that? Because people are not principled.
Yeah.
Because I cannot be where Bella is insulted. I told you, Bella, I will not. That is not me. I'm not going to be part of that. I'm not talking to. I'm minding my business, staying on my space.
Yeah.
Because I see people the way I see myself. I respect boundaries. I respect the relationship that we have with people, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So this thing is going around because somebody's here, the person is there. You see, I said you cannot be everywhere.
You can't. You can't.
And everywhere that you're not mediating for peace, it's not evil.
Yeah.
It's evil.
Yeah.
This woman in question, Bella, I told you, she thought your dad a puppet, the puppet that, like those other people that you play with their minds. She doesn't know you are an intellectual. You reason, you have a mind on your own, and you value, you have your principles too.
Yeah.
She thought she could play those mind games with you, right? Because
Nobody.
how on earth would she record you if she was not playing games?
She said, she told up and she recorded me. Yes, she did. But I'm happy though. I'm happy though.
The truth is that believe Dobbin, for what is going on and what she's been doing, she did.
Yes, I'm happy though.
Somebody's husband, why would she not record you?
I'm happy though. I'm very happy because I really want them to play it. Like I've said, if anybody has a recording of me, they should play it.
And that has, like, when I look at it and people are gallivanting over it, I just look at it, I shake my head, and in this, like, I don't know, I don't want to say in despair, but in disgust. Because there are things that we think we should know and we have learned. My mom always say, traveling is education.
It is.
All of us in the diaspora, we should have some education, because at least at your place of work, you have people from different backgrounds and different cultures.
Absolutely.
You meet some different. That already should change your mindset.
Yes.
That already should change the way you perceive things and see people and handle things.
Yeah.
But if our community that I am seeing, my dear sister, grown women that they call themselves, I don't want to say it because I don't want to be in it, but to sit in front of the camera and spill our lies. Oh my God. I said, who are those watching?
And with the thing is, with me, I just trust seniors.
I like you, Bella. Something you say that don't sit with me, I'll call my hand. I don't see it this way. We agree to disagree, right?
Yeah.
Even people that are running for offices here, don't they have advisors? You have people that are good. Nobody's good in everything. You have people that are good in foreign affairs,
yes,
domestic affairs,
absolutely,
religious people that will counsel you.
Absolutely.
That you say, who are the one that your face is on this thing? But there are a lot of people behind you. Absolutely. They will sit and say, you know what? This, my dear, I know you were mad, but you went overboard.
Yes.
Exaggeration.
Thank you. Well, thank you, sis. Thank you. So I'll talk about after this thing you said it.
Yes.
I'll talk about it. Yeah.
The
Hi.
exaggeration has taken that message away. I'm telling you, know something I'll call TV show. Even if you don't agree on what I'm saying, but it's what I'm saying.
Thank you.
And the thing that people are jumping, and they are glad, this person has jumped. The problem is not going to get solved in this community. Stop.
Thank you, BTV.
You're jumping, you're upset. You see the new dopers. I like the new dopers. Because that is what I've been praying in the community, that if you have something to say, put your message across without the insult.
Yes.
And be truthful about it.
Yes.
But you see how she's putting, even when people are, I watched her last show when I came back from work, like, okay, this is what I've been praying for people to do. You can disagree. You can say something without lying and without exaggerating.
Yeah.
Yes, this person gave me this money. This person has been helpful to me. Yes. But it will not cancel the fact that I will condone, I will support, or I will tell lies.
No.
Cover up because she's been good to me.
No, not at all.
Because if you do that, then you're not being helpful to that person. You will want the person to cover up for you.
That is a problem, and this is the trouble. I will not disrespect Mommy Jax, but I will never allow any lies to be told on me, sis. You know me.
Thank you.
You know me.
Yes. And how on earth with somebody with what you've been? You are one person. You've been so consistent on this street. You've been very consistent. If you make a mistake, you say I am. But you will put your point across for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Without any gross exaggeration, without support or without favoring anybody, you tell it as it is. And that's the thing people get upset with us, because I see you like that. That's how we got connected. People that met us like, we're stuck on. There's somebody was insulting me on a bus lady show when we came there, and the place are like, we are hippo and thing that with this. Yes, do you think I don't talk to BBTV? I do. Do you think I don't have disagreement? I do. But would that make me come and insult her because they want us to come and start insulting people because that you will not see from me. That is where we'll differ. And so are the other people that have been watching that I stopped watching because the way they're going is not aligning with me. Would I be on that comment section insulting them? No, I won't do that.
No. It's not me. It's never been me. I cannot do it. I cannot do it.
Yeah. But you are still alive, and that's the thing that people are saying, dope up, dope down. She's alive. She can speak her truth. Don't lie on the girl. And the thing is that what they were trying to do is because, we are forgiving you, turn around and start insulting. You see, and that is the thing that I'm so glad she put her foot down. And that's the nonsense that this community wants. That because now, and that's something to, I will say that girl that just came out and is talking. I don't want to call her name. She's not my cup of tea.
Some girl just came out and is okay. Yeah, I see. Yeah. I know. Okay. Cool.
I encourage her courage, but the thing is that if she want to do it the right way, don't insult other people. Put your point across and get it done.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Put your point across without any insult.
Absolutely.
Say it as it is. Make your peace. Make your amends. Stay on your path. And move on with your life.
Yes.
Enough of this. And the thing is that why this thing is still going for years because of that.
Thank you, this person.
She jump here today, she praise this person, they say ho, and they give money, boom, she jump again. If people put the
I cannot do indecisive people. I cannot be linked to anybody with so indecisive. I cannot.
I told you long time. I said, that's what we agreed to. As you see, I said, good luck with your scene change. I'm not there. Remember?
And the trouble is, guys, this is a problem. You see somebody like my darling sis G Kendon, wherever she sees me, she believes, she knows it's something good because she knows we have so many things in common. We see things the same. And whenever she thinks turns sour, she'll be like, Bella, it's because of you. Oh my God, sis. You carry my bullets on this street someday.
So don't get yourself whooped up. Like I'll call you and talk to you because I feel like, so we do have some principles. The reason people are doing this, like, let me use the dopest terms and saying, because people are not principled. Because if you're principled, if for me, this nonsense saga would have been long stopped.
Stop!
I will not be doing that.
Stopped for a long time ago. stopped.
Yeah. But people, when they see a new thing, they jump, and community jumping like grasshopper, who they're flying over there, who, and that thing has clouded people's judgment. But I'm glad that a lot of people now, they're like, to be honest, you see that seeing community scene, a lot of us now, we are putting our foot down, seeing it as it is, and calling it out. You can say it, disagree, but do it respectfully and move on, right?
Yeah.
And I'm glad they are seeing that.
Yeah.
So don't let nobody tell lies on you. Don't do that. Because I'm so scared now. People are giving help. Not that they really want to help. It's because they want to take the glory. And all glory to God.
Absolutely.
If you help somebody moved on, expect nothing from that person. That's my philosophy.
When you help somebody, help them as if the person is not gonna leave the next day.
Expect nothing, and you will never be disappointed. The reason that people give and they expect so much in return.
Absolutely.
You see how this woman downgraded Kobos.
Manka Delquin, welcome, darling.
Right. I say, what has our community turned into?
It's sad.
That's what.
Thank you so much, darling sis. Thank you so much for your contribution, as always. Thank you so much. And that's a simple truth. You can disagree with somebody, but you don't have to destroy the person. You cannot. You cannot. And one thing I cannot stand, like my somebody put there, my darling B says, Just Babe says, flip-floppers. I cannot stand flip-floppers. Flip-floppers are the worst kind of people you want to deal with. And I will not advise anybody to be friends with a flip-flopper. If you have to be friends with a flip-flopper, you need to keep a huge boundary. Like your boundary has to have triple or quadruple concrete wall. You know that, like the wall that is separating America and Mexico. You have to have 10 or 100 times thicker concrete with that person. Any flip-flopper, they cannot be trusted. A flip-flopper cannot be trusted. A flip-flopper cannot be trusted. And also, like they said, this whole thing, Big Sis Ebia Clemens said, this whole thing, this saga thing that's happening in our community, there's been hundreds of children born during this saga, just to tell how long this has been. And that's because people are not principled. People don't listen to advice. I said it already. People don't listen to advice and people are not principled. If you're principled, you don't have to do things to please people. I say it again. I hear the graduation girl, welcome, Danny says, you don't have to do things to please people. You do things that align with your principles. How many times have you guys been on this street and you've heard people call me all sorts of names, describe me anyhow, drag my husband, drag my daughter? You know, they've put crosses on my daughter, my husband, my late dad, my mother, my nephew, my nieces. They have done it. They have done it. Some of the people, I know some of the people that actually put crosses on the faces of my mom, my dad, my daughter, my husband, my nieces, and my nephew, my late dad. I know some of those people. I know. But have you seen me come out to put crosses on their own faces or be going back and forth with them? There are certain people, there are certain things that sometimes you just look at it and you brush it over. There are certain things that you just look at it and think, is it worthy? Is it worthy? You have to weigh the pros and the cons. You have to weigh the pros and the cons. And these are the things I always say to some of these mothers I advise. Some of these are seniors I advise. I talk to sometimes, who we talk to sometimes. I always advise them. I say, please, mama, please, auntie, weigh the pros and the cons. Weigh the pros and the cons. How is it going to benefit you if you should light a camera and say these things? Is it going to benefit you or is it going to be at a disadvantage? Why is my mommy calling me a lot today? I'm going to call her back later. Why is she calling me a lot? Why is she calling me a lot? Where's my thingy? Please like the video as you come in. Some of these mothers, I tell them, I say to them, I always say to them, weigh the pros and the cons. Why would you want to say these things? Why would you want to do these things? Because is it going to benefit you or is it going to ruin your image? And they say to me, Bella, we hear you, it's true. But they do the reverse. They do the reverse. Before I can blink, They're doing the opposite. And of course, the outcome is always disastrous. The outcome is always disastrous. I will say, stay away from this person. Don't go and give this information. Stay mute. Don't do this. Don't do that. I say it out of love. I say it out of the respect that I have for you, the way I look at you. But they don't listen to it. And what happens? Everything explodes. Everything goes out of proportion. Everything goes out of proportion. Why? Ego. Why? No principle. Why? We want to prove a point. All this doesn't pay us. All this doesn't pay us. There are certain fights that you just walk away to leave you another day. There are certain people that will, if you say anything to me, say whatever you want to say. Because I don't look at you as somebody that can be, be very knowledgeable, intellectual at a certain level, or somebody of a certain standard. I will not respond to you. If I don't give you the time and the day, I will not respond to what you're saying. You can call Bella from Genesis to Revelation. Bella is not going to respond. That's just a simple truth. And that's something that some of our seniors need to learn. That's something that some of our seniors need to learn. A lot of the seniors I have around me, or when I see something is happening or trouble, I go to their inbox. I don't like to correct my elderly people in front of a camera. I don't. But if you are a senior person and we talk and we have a conversation and I try to make amends and you bring it in front of the camera, don't blame Bella. Nobody should blame Bella. I have never brought any conversation I've had with a senior person on camera, except the person brought it on camera. You guys can attest. You guys can attest. People don't understand how often Minister Mrs. BB and I, we have serious back and forth conversation, back and forth disagreement. Mommy Bri and I, we can have serious heated conversation, serious heated arguments, different points of views, different opinions. She's like, Bella, no. I say, no, Mommy Bri, this is... And at the end, you respect each other's POV. You respect each other's POV. Is that enough for me to come and light my camera and shit talk her? No. No, 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 no. Never. Never. Not happening. Not now. Not never. Even if I have to talk to my elderly person, I will talk to them with so much respect, because that's how I was raised. That's how I was taught. I will talk with the utmost respect. Sorry, guys. Please like the video. Please like and share. Hello, Mom. Yes, I'm actually live. I'm having my show on the internet. Is it any emergency? Is that an emergency? Oh, okay. All right. All right. I'll call you back. I'm almost done. I'll call you back. All right. Bye. Bye. Sorry, guys. My mom, I don't know why, for some reason, she's called me like 3 times I've been live. So that scared me. So I will never, as a matter of principle, do that. I will never, as a matter of principle, disrespect my seniors. It's never been me. It's never been my thing. Anybody who knows me, who sees me, actually, if you all have seen me on this media, I mean, it's coming to how many years now I've been on this media? It's getting to 3 years, right? Or just over 2 years that I've had this channel. But in general, it's getting to 3 years I've been on YouTube. Okay, 2.5. And it's not like I'm going to change overnight. This is Bella. What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. And I'll always give advice to my fellow vloggers, my fellow sisters, my fellow brothers. Just be you. Just do you. If somebody upsets you, tell the person that they've upset you. Just tell them. How many times have you guys seen me? I drop a comment. Somebody upset me. I'll tell her, I drop it. When Brenda upset me, I dropped it. I said, Brenda, you upset me. This is how I feel. When I drop a comment for Auntie CV mentioned, I said to her, we have an unfinished business. She said to me, Bella, I'll call on your show. I'm still waiting for her to call on my show. You know, she promised me, and TCV mentioned if she's watching me, I hope she's going to watch it or somebody's going to tell her. I said to her, we have an unfinished business, because she was going on a rampage about Bella. And I said, that's somebody I respected. And I actually vlogged her story here. I vlogged her story as an inspirational story, you know, to talk about the hustle and bustle of life in the diaspora. I used her as an example to tell people that you don't necessarily have to be in a white collar field to do something good or to make something out of yourself. You know, people are making some fun of her, say she's soya seller. But sometimes it's the culinary talents that you have that can literally bring you that money. That can bring you that money, you know? So for me, if you upset me, I'll tell you. My big sis FBI clearance is here. I've talked to her about the things that sometimes I'm upset. This is one of the people that I talk to. And I'm upset. If a fellow colleague would upset me, I will talk to her and I will tell her. And they will give me advice and tell me what to do, you know? And they'll say to me, they always say to me, do it when the time is right, which is the best advice you can give somebody. Do it when your time is right. Do it when your time is right. But hoping that the person is not going to make the situation any more difficult for you. Hoping they will not make the situation any more difficult for you. I hate fights. I don't like fights. And that's why it would not be possible for somebody to buy me to actually instigate a fight or add fuel to fire. I can never be one of those people that will want to add fuel to fire or add insult to injury. Not me. It's never been me. It will never be me. And I suppose that's why people who feel like they can pay people to insult will always stay away from me, will always avoid me, because I will not. They've probably seen it. I'm not one of those people. And I'll advise any person, don't allow a senior person to come and ruin your life, your beautiful life. Those people have lived their lives. Some of those people are successful. They have nothing to lose. You have everything to lose because your face is in the camera and people know you. You will be so difficult for you to create genuine and authentic relationships because you burnt your image all around. We live in a global world connected by the internet nowadays. People don't necessarily have to travel to other countries or parts of the world to see you. People see you all over the world because you like that same camera. And there's somebody at the back paying you to go and tarnish your own image. You may feel you're insulting that person you've been paid to insult. You're actually causing harm on that person. The harm you're causing on that person, you're getting that harm 10 times over because it's your face. You had no business with that person you're insulting. Why are you insulting them? The embarrassment is yours. The conscience that's going to eat you as you sleep at night, counting the number of nails you have on your ceiling or the number of light bulbs you have on your ceiling while others are sleeping. Who has that restless life? Who lives like that? Or the number of times you'll be in your house and you're running from one location to another. Who of those mothers is running from one location to another? Who does that? Any of these mothers who are actually or senior persons coming to tell you to do their dirty job, are any of them actually sleeping out of their homes? Any of them, are they actually running, hiding? Any of them, are they answering any questions at the police station? Any of them, are they going to court? Think about it. Let's think about it, my fellow brothers and sisters. Think about it. Think about it. I always say it. Have those principles so you don't become a victim. Have those principles so you don't become a victim. If somebody wants to gift you, let the person gift you out of free will. It shouldn't be a gift with strings attached to it. No. It shouldn't be a gift with strings attached to it. Once you start having strings attached to gifting, that's when you start getting yourself into real trouble. Because you want to carry on. And the temptation is with such monies that you know you haven't earned, it's so sweet. It's so sweet because you know it's always going to come. And because that money you know is always going to come, it's going to be the prompting factor for you to carry on doing what you're doing. So the best advice I will give anybody is don't even start it in the first place. Don't take it. I've said it. If you give me, I will take it, I will eat it, and I will still address the situation as it should be. because I want to, protect my reputation. I want to, work by my principle. I'll protect my reputation. I want to work by my principle. Your integrity, doesn't it matter to you? We cannot live a selfish life. The things we do don't only affect us. Okay. Yes, we are the direct victims of the actions that we actually carry out on media. The things that we actually carry on media. It will affect not just you, it will affect your children, it will affect your relatives, it will affect the love people who truly, truly love you. It will affect you. Yeah. So whatever we do, think about the values and the principles that you were raised. You were raised to act according to them. You have to think about it, not about other people. It's always good. People want quick success. People want quick fame. People want quick money. But at what cost? At what cost? At what cost? Whatever you do, please. That's what I'll do, Mama. I will take it, I will eat it, and I will still vlog it. That's what they should do. If I were there, because if they did that, people did that, people will probably, if you don't want to come out and talk, light your camera and fight your fight, then just be quiet. Because some of the people that you're given, the files are given for you to go and vlog and insult, you don't even know those people. You don't even know their background. Some of those people could be going through tough times. Some of those people could be suffering with their mental health. And all you're doing is making it worse. Some people cannot take it anymore. Some people lose focus in school. Some people cannot study. Marriages can get ruined. You ruin someone else's marriage, yours will be ruined. If yours is not ruined, your children's marriages will be ruined. Trust me, with generational curses, don't risk it for anything. Always weigh the pros and the cons of your actions. I tell you, any vlogger you're vlogging, please, anybody would gift you financially, tell them that I hope this money is not with any strings, nothing attached to them. If somebody would share a story with you, use it to educate people. Talk about it. It's okay to talk about it, but the way you can do it is talk about the story in such a way that people's identity are actually protected so that they are not humiliated. Use the story to educate other people. Use it to educate other people and not humiliate them. Don't be a victim. Don't be a victim. Be principled. Be principled, because there's always a price to pay. And if you're not principled, the price is not going to be a good one. But if you're principled, of course, the price is going to be a good one, because then you can take accountability for your own action. If you're principled, you can take accountability for your own action. Evia Clarence says, Bella, take the money, we cook our chew, they put coriander inside and dry fish. And I haven't eaten achu in a while. So we need to prepare the real achu, the real one. Thank you. Peace Person Muma says, the law of karma, some people think they are winning at the moment, but this thing has a long-term, damages. Of course it has. The repercussions are there. I was talking to one of my darling sis who was very upset with something. And she said to me, she's taking things into her hands. She's taking matters into her hands. And I said to her, sis, let it go. Let it go. Sometimes the punishment that person is going to get with you handling it like personally will not even be enough or 1/5 of what nature or karma would levy on them. It wouldn't be 1/3 or 1/5 of what karma or nature or divine powers would levy on them. So let it go. Just let it go. Just let it go. Be principled, people. Principle. Your principles are going to help you to be accountable. Because if you're principled, you make decisions based on what you believe, on your values, so much so that if things were to go wrong, you can say, you know what, I take full responsibility. That's why sometimes I'm so ashamed. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed when I hear grown-up women, grown-up men say things like, you asked me for go kosh. You're the one that said to me to go kosh. You gave me a file to go kosh. You brought this person to go kosh. And even so, if somebody brings them or the files or people to you to go and kosh, don't you have the knife and the yam to either say I'll cut it or I will not cut it? Because there's no how can I say? There's no child on this media. There's no underage vlogger. We don't have any underage vlogger here. We don't, unless there's one. Oh, my Shireen's Kitchen. My Shireen's Kitchen. Please, guys. Please, let's go subscribe. Support Shireen's Kitchen. She just hit 1,000K, but she needs to watch hours. Please watch my baby sister's channel. Let's give her watch hours so she can get monetized and start saving her little monies for college. That's the only underage on this street. Everyone else is a mature woman or man. It's a mature woman or man. Exactly, Peace Person, Muma. Muma, Peace Person say, I talk say, you say, then talk say. Oh, Muma. This is so childish because seriously, all this, the talk say, I say, you say, them say. I stopped hearing that when I was maybe secondary school. Secondary school. Not when you're in your 40s, late 30s, mid 30s, early 30s. Who does that? That you're mature enough to call out somebody if they're upset, you talk to them. Address it. Address it. So this thing of principle doesn't only go to us, the vloggers. It goes to also the seniors in our community. Be principled. Set yourself a certain standard, so much so that people are so afraid. So much so that people are so afraid to come into your inbox and be asking you people's files. And see, this person insulted you. Can you give me their file so I can go and insult them as well? Because you want chicken change. And you also, this auntie without principle, instead of telling that child, it's none of your business, go and focus on your little future that you have ahead of you. You take a pen and a paper and you scribble jargons and you send it over and say, go and vlog. This is the life story of this person. You're lacking principle. And when the time comes, because of that lack of principle, you're trapped in the blackmail web because you cannot come out. If you do say or do anything otherwise or contrary to what the vlogger wants you to do, she's going to bring the screenshots or the write-up of how you've asked her to go insult people. So the issue of being principled is for everybody. It's for everybody. Every single person, please. Okay? For every single person. So if we don't have any other caller, I think we've come to the end of our show for today. I really want to thank every single one of you. Thank you all so much for your contributions, for the calls, for the likes, all of those. I really, really, really want to thank you all so much for it. And by the way, for everybody who gave me a wonderful birthday gift, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all so much from the bottom of my heart, for the prayers, for the financial, for everything. Everything. Commenters as well, Muma. Yes, thank you so much, Peace Person. Commenters as well, it all boys. That's why I said there are some commenters that I relate with a lot because of the way they comment. I see my likeness in them. I can tell from people's comments, you can tell, you know who they are, you know the kind of people that are behind that profile. So commenters, it doesn't also exclude them, everybody, because behind that fake profile is a real human being. It's a real human being. So you, that commenter, you're commenting, actually, some of you, you know the truth, but you don't want to say the truth as it is. Say it responsibly and respectfully. It's okay, baby. It's okay. Mommy's almost done. Say it. Correct somebody. That's me. Always correct. You can always correct people. But the manner in which you correct somebody can actually determine if that person wants to, listen to your correction or actually retaliate. It's very important. It's very important. Some of the commenters, because you lack principle as well, you're jumping from one platform to another. Jumping from one platform to another. Oh my God. Oh. These are people who don't have any mind of theirs. You don't have any mind. You don't. You don't. It's like today, because I make a slight mistake, my darling Muma Peace person abandons me. And before I know it, she's on the platform where they're insulting Bella Blue Black just because I made a slip off. What does that say about my Muma Peace person? What does that say about that person? The person is not principled. Based on their behavior, they are not principled. I cannot just that's why some Muma, thank you for that comment that you made. Somebody actually said, me, Bella, I want to enter the Guinness World Book of Records for the most loyal person. I say I agree. I accept. I want to enter the Guinness Book of World Record for the most loyal person. How's that a problem? I'd rather enter there than to enter Guinness World Book of Record for the most vulgar vlogger or for the highest nuisance in community. Yes, I'd rather enter the Guinness World Book of Record for the most loyal person than to enter the Guinness World Book of Record for the highest nuisance in community. Yes, I'd rather be that. When people start saying that, it's because these are the things, they do the same thing. These are adults acting like kids. Because in school, you have children bullying others, saying goody two-shoes because they want to make you feel bad that you're doing the right thing. It's not cool. It's not fun. I will take it. If I can defend what I believe in, that's what matters to me. And that's what I would say to anybody. Be principled well enough. Don't stupidify yourself on the street. Jumping from one place to another. What for? Jumping from one place to another. What for? The only thing that I can do, or you can do as a person, if you're with somebody and the person has faltered and made a mistake and you take a step back, if this person makes a change and does a U-turn, of course it's obvious that you go back to support this person. It's obvious that you go back to support this person. It's not that because this person has offended you, you go and join this other person to insult this person, you move. Ah, my God, it's mind-boggling. Yes, we do. And we have to follow the standards that we set. We really do have to follow the standards that we set as a people. It's very important for your own peace of mind and for your own personal growth. For your peace of mind and for your own personal growth. Yeah. Thank you so much for that point, Muma Peace Person. Thank you. So please keep liking, keep sharing, keep, spreading the love. It's very important. Please, 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 please. So I really want to thank each and every person for joining today, for spending this time with myself, Bella, and we will decorate that Guinness Book of Records. Yes, Muma, we will decorate it. We will decorate that Guinness World Book of Record. We must. Some people even said that they're holding me on blackmail. That's why I'm actually not moving from one place to another. Somebody said that I'm under blackmail. I'm under blackmail. That's why I'm where I am. I'm doing what I'm doing. Like me, Bella, under blackmail. Hey, if you have my naked picture, put it outside. Free my spirit. If you have anything about me, put it outside. Free my spirit, oh. If you have any skeletons about me from my wardrobe, put it outside. Free my spirit. Oh, the things that people say. The things that people say is the same thing I wrote. I put a picture about myself and Mrs. Major Benjamin. Oh, thank you so much, Boomer Peace Person. Thank you so much. Thanks, Boomer. I appreciate you. Thank you. Somebody actually said, I put a post on my community page with Minister Bibi, and I was talking about love and relationship, appreciation, you know, genuineness and authenticity in relationship. And somebody came and commented on that post and said, fake love. And I just replied and said to this person, I pray that someday you'll be able to experience the genuine love of friendship. Yes, I pray that someday you'll be able to experience the genuine love of friendship. Because truly, there are some people who don't know that that actually exists on media. Yes, I don't know what they're looking for on media. I don't know what people are looking for on this media. But certainly, you know, certainly I'm looking for people that can uplift my spirit. I'm looking for people that can impact me positively. I'm looking for people that can enhance my growth. I'm looking for people that will get me out of my comfort zone to do things that would actually make me progress in my personal and professional domain. I am. Bella, I think it's not all about people jumping from one platform to another as a commenter. It's about loving someone and remain loyal to them, and we just have to mind our comments. Thank you, Big Sis. That's just the truth. Love somebody, be loyal to that person. If the person makes a mistake, even if you want to leave them, don't leave them. It's okay, my love. It's okay. Mommy's almost running up. Okay? You want the phone? Okay, I'll give you the phone so you can sit down. Sorry, guys. Let me give her the phone. Take. Careful. Yeah, it's about loving that person. If somebody makes a mistake, it's about loving that person, correcting the person. If the person doesn't accept the correction, I will not be going to maybe, oh, that's too loud. Reduce it volume, Mama, please. Reduce it. Good girl, thank you. I won't, because what people tend to do, commenters, Big Sis, what I notice about the commenters, what Peace Person is also saying, what I notice about the commenters is, because if you upset them, they will go somewhere that they know you don't like to upset you or irritate you. That's not fair. You're not helping the person. You're not helping the person. It doesn't help in any way. Who is that person? Leeds. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Yeah, it doesn't help the person. It doesn't help them in their personal growth whatsoever. It doesn't. It does not. So as commenters, we really need to be principled and be steady. And be authentic. Be authentic with how we support the people that we support. But then again, in our community, people say they are catching their cruise. They go where they want to cure their own stress. So, of course, I'm not surprised with the things that are happening. Yeah, I'm not. Because also you tend to understand that people don't necessarily hate people because people are bad. They just hate people because people don't just agree with what they say, which is wrong. Which is actually absolutely wrong. We must not agree on everything. Okay, we must not all see things through the same lens. We must not. So thank you, everybody. Thanks, everybody. Thank you all so much. Everyone who's been here today. Jink and Dawn, my darling sis, thank you for calling. Adongo Lily returns. Thank you, Big Sis FBI clearance. Thank you. Big TV, thank you. Just Babes, my darling Big Sis, I see you. Thank you, Prince Mervin Nation. Thank you, Round Mother Stevie. Thank you, my mama for life. Peace Person forever and ever. Thank you so much, Auntie T. Thank you, my sweetest auntie, for always being there. I appreciate you. Manka Del Queen, thank you, my baby sis, for always being there. Hope you're doing good. I hear the graduation girl. Thank you so much. Lids, thank you. Everybody watching from the back, I appreciate you. Please, if you're watching me and you haven't subscribed and you've enjoyed your time here with us today, why not you do your girl a favor by liking, subscribing, and sharing this platform? I appreciate each and every one of you. I would leave you and wish you all a great new week ahead. Thank you all so much. I'm gonna love you and leave you. Goodbye, guys. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.